Hello, hello, how's everyone doing? Hey Megas, hey Lex, Velvet, Carrie, Cheerful Cat, Ray, Russian, Okithra. Hello, hello. Like a phoenix, we have resurrected as gamers. Indeed. Indeed we have. And, Russian, no. No one making oneself. Not allowed. Not in this guild. And Cat, indeed. He's debating on whether he wants to stay or go. You gonna stick around? You gonna meow? But I do hear you, Russian, on the ads part at least. Ads suck, and I've limited them as much as I can. Scooter shin? Is that where you like run a scooter into your shin bone? Never heard that before. Silver, thank you for the bits. Can't stay for long because early shift. No worries, Velvet. Get some sleep. Saw 12 months. Thank you for the year. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Man, so many people have been around for over a year. It's pretty incredible, honestly. I just finished Project Wingman on Mercenary mode. Is Project Wingman a game? I'm gonna assume. Birthday's 2 weeks away. Nice, Ray. Happy belated birthday if I don't see you on that specific day or around that specific day. On the verge of falling into the doom that be finals. Woof. Yeah, finals are no fun. Finals suck. Hopefully they don't hit you too hard, because I remember going through years of finals. Haven't tuned in much. Kind of doing your own thing. No worries, Saw. No worries at all. Join in when you can. I do my best to keep streaming consistently on the 3 days, so I'm here whenever people want to join in. But I understand that life takes priority. Because, you know, there's going to be different events, different people to see, different things to do. Sometimes you're just exhausted and want to do other things. Sit back and watch a movie. All good. All good. Mercenary mode is max difficulty. And New Game Plus in 1. Ooh. And original soundtrack is specific to that mode? Meow. So replace the coffee mug with Pepsi. And 2 weeks before final, somebody needs to sleep, a couple days. The embodiment of the this is fine me. So replace the coffee with Pepsi. I see. Watch a movie. Watch this. I mean, to be fair, there isn't a streamer that I consistently watch or have watched for an entire year, so I can completely understand if, not necessarily watching this stream in particular would get stale after a given time, but that, you know, you want to vary things around a little bit. Hey buddy, come here. Come here, got a present for you. No, a little closer. Come on, there you go. Goodbye. Always wanted to play this game. I highly recommend it. It's so much fun. We're pretty close to the end game, though. We've got most of the items already, and got the 3 pearls, and we're just hunting for the shards of the Triforce at the moment. Yes. Just bore mentioning. Ah, I see. Well, there are a lot of games out there that have really good, really solid soundtracks, so. 3 stream streak? Nice, Vegas. Where's the fish? There's fish. Need to feed, get the chart information from yonder fish. Okay. Meow. Okay. So how's everyone's week been so far? Almost the weekend, which I'm really, really thankful for. Horseshoe Island. Okay. On the the island due east of here lives an old man who was once a master swordman. He got proof of it too. He has a knight's crest. I mean, I've got about 20 of them now. I don't know what that thing is. Too bad. Can't go giving away every secret. I gave you food, fish. You gave me food. That's the... Whoa, okay. Okay, out of the boat. They'll leave me alone. Okay, no cannon fire. Great. Oh, it's this island. That boat is going to be a problem, huh? Okay, what are... Okay. Goodbye. Well, it doesn't seem he can reach. I think we'll be okay. I've upgraded Demon Bird, started watching an entirely new show, and accidentally rolled Jean in FGO. Ooh, nice. Sometimes I wonder if PhD. Jeanne d'Arc is really good role. Is she still a viable ruler in FGO? I know Jean Alter for a good time was one of the heaviest damage dealing units in the game. But is she still a good support character? Like regular Jean, not Jean Alter? Pretty fine, that's good. Teaching yourself to sing a Japanese song. Okay, listen to the same song about 20 times. Depending on the song, does that work? Because I know that a lot of lyrics are sometimes sung really fast, and if it's in a different language, it might not come across clearly exactly what they're saying just by listening to it. This is I'm saying this as someone who doesn't listen to music, so I legitimately don't know. I'm just going based off of what I asked. What game am I playing after this? Probably Pokemon Colosseum. It seems most people were looking forward to that one next. So, I think that's probably a good one to play. Yeah. Gonna go play probably one of, if not the most unique Pokemon game to exist. Well, I won the pirate battle. And now we can take on the island in peace. I know this from experience. Plus, after watching a ton of anime for years, I've been subconsciously learning to speak Japanese. I feel like that's the fate of all anime fans, to learn to start... I've noticed myself starting to recognize Japanese to a certain extent. Hey! Hole in one. Yeah, this island is just golf. That's entirely what this island is. It is just golf. And for our golf club, we have a leaf. Nailed it. Okay. Okay, no. I already triggered that. It's... Okay, and now we're forced to do it this way. Line it up. Nope. Was facing the wrong direction. Should respawn? Yeah. Nope. A little bit too far to the left. Here? It's not going the exact way that the wind is pushing it. No, now it's going too far to the right. Okay. The wind blew directly at the hole. Why is it... Like, look at that. The wind is blowing... Oh, wait a minute. Is it being altered by just the regular wind? Not the burst? Interesting. So we need to go that way? Should I think about Ruby history lately? Us created the concept of Huntsman and helped shape the remnant of today. Yes. Nicholas Schneed discovered dust. No. He was the one who discovered dust in Atlas. Or massive stores of dust that resulted in the city of Atlas being moved from the coast to where it is today, and had the city of Mantle be renamed into Atlas. It's been a while since I've watched the original one, but he didn't discover dust. Urban and Pietro collaborated on Penny, yes. Many huntsmen and teachers study the Grim, yes. You think there are more discoveries to be made that will shake Remnant? I believe there will be. Because as far as we know, the Pool of Light, like where the God of Light resides, and where Salem was gifted her immortality, supposedly that still exists somewhere in Remnant, it's just we have no idea where. So, yeah. I was saying, yes, the Japanese every so often. Hi. I mean, she kind of got power crept by Castoria. Yeah, that's fair. But everyone got power crept by Castoria, so maybe? Yeah, that's fair. Double Merlin and Saba is your go-to. Oh, okay. When I was playing, I had Merlin. I had Merlin, Jean, Tanemano Mai, Sakura Kentoki, I think was his name. I had Jean Alter. I had Edmund Dantes. I can't remember if I got Mordred or not. I know I had regular Artoria, regular Saba. Also subconsciously think in Japanese. The most vocal phrase day-to-day life is yada yada. Oh no. Yeah, I want Jean. Quite a net language somehow. Less complicated grammar than Romanian grammar. Really? What if Ruby Universe was in real life, like an alternate universe of ours? How do you mean, like an alternate universe that people got transported to? Okay, this is obviously not working. Yeah. Nailed it. Okay. Just had to move a little to the left. And would you look at that? That's either a treasure chart or a heart piece. And what does this guy have to offer? It's so beautiful, incredibly beautiful. I'm glad I bought this kaleidoscope. What are you looking at? You're looking at nothing. There's nothing out there. What are you looking at, sir? There's nothing on the horizon. Is it that? You're looking at that. There is absolutely nothing out there. I do not know what you're looking at. Okay, he's nuts. We're gonna go with that. Something like that? If it was something that we knew about, there'd be a lot of people trying to get there, I'd imagine. Okay, it's one of these bird things. We know that... Bug things, not bird. We know that fire arrows... Take care of that in one shot. Cool. That didn't take long. Castoria, Melusine, Tamlin Lancelot. Yeah, I don't know that one. Hercules, for the Bonsi. Don't know Mecha. Was beyond understanding. And Mashu. Okay, okay. No idea if that's a good lineup or not, because I haven't played FGO in 4 or 5 years now. Might be 6 even. Because I know I played it like in the first month that it came out, and I played it consistently for about a year and a half. And I think during the middle of my 4th year of my undergrad, I stopped playing. Starcaster, Morgan Artoria for damage. Merlin, I see. Melusine is hilariously powerful. Okay, okay. Had a dream about the Ruby universe in real life. Something like our universe. Interesting. Like, if the Ruby universe was, like, overlapped with ours, like, just Grim started appearing everywhere and we were forced to become huntsmen and huntresses, every person, you know, had a semblance and etc., the world would be in chaos. Here. Is this going to be another treasure chart? Or is it just going to give us straight up a heart piece? Nope, another treasure chart. They're going to make us work for it even more. Got it. So, we've gotten a number of treasure charts. We have that one. That one. Okay. We actually don't have that many treasure charts. Absolute chaos. So, if Rue was real, it would have many languages and many more cultures. If it was real in our world, which is much larger of a world than Remnant, yes. However, with Remnant being such a smaller place, such a smaller world, it makes sense that there's just one predominant language in the entire world. Sometimes wish I had a semblance, though I don't know how it manifests. Maybe something like faking emotions? Well, there's numerous different ways that semblances can manifest. It's time everyone else writes. I mean, I still saw it Russian. Let's see. Oh, it's gonna be the reef that's in that area, huh? Yeah. Alright. Well. Not a sucker for the apathy. No. The thing is, if the Grimm existed in our world, a large portion of our population would just be wiped out right away. No contest. And personally, test stuff for you has always been weird? Huh. Like, how do you mean, studying for tests or writing tests? Remember what we've done? Yeah. One way or another, Grimm existing in our world would just ruin us because it'd start taking out the general populace. People would get overrun, just absolutely decimated. And then there'd be some idiot in power with a big red button in front of them that says nuclear, and they're gonna hit it out of panic. And then once that gets launched, then the rest of the world's going to launch theirs, and it's just going to be all-out Armageddon. I have no faith that people would be able to manage a global threat like that. Personality test. Ah. Yeah, I never know how to answer those things. How do you think Ruby characters would interact with My Hero Academia characters? Jean and Deku would get along well. I don't know enough about My Hero Academia to say one way or another. This is 5 Reef. Alright, I guess we can start taking on the reefs then, huh? Long ago there was a huge fairy who lived south of here, in the forest of Outside Island. Okay. So, take on this. Cannons. Okay. Take on that. So in these reefs, we need to take out all of the cannons that are along the walls, and then a chest appears in the middle, but There's apparently a treasure right here. Interesting. These power aren't exactly nice. Uh-huh. Grim will be all over them like flies. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Grim are attracted to negative emotions. Just because someone is mean or a dictator or just a general ass, if they're taking joy in it, if they're taking pleasure in it, then that's not negative emotions. They're just enjoying themselves. So the Grim wouldn't be drawn to them. They would be drawn to their victims, which is the twisted thing about Grim. They're drawn to the negative emotions, so the more you torment others, the more Grim are going to be drawn to them, not yourself. That's why Tyrion just loves life. The Grim are not attracted to him at all, because he's just loving everything he does. Everyone else in his path, well, they're the ones that Grim are drawn to. Yeah. Marcus, hello, hello. Let's see. I think conflict would happen 100% purely because the attitude from Death World is radically different than the mindset of someone. Problems consist of criminals with superpowers. Yeah. Schadenfreude, does that count? Doesn't count? Doesn't count for what? I'm not 100% confident on the definition of that, but take that. Need to go here, kill that one out. Okay, kill that. Go this way. Nailed it. And that's all of them. Cool. Let's respawn the chest. And now we can... I'll knock that out because we need the wind in our favor. Loosely translates to the enjoyment of others' suffering. That's what it translates to. For some reason, I never knew that. Not that I guess that would be a common phrase that I would hear throughout my life, but... Because negative emotion means delight in other suffering. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Nix, hello! Unleashed, hello, hello, how's it going? How are things? Alright, now we need to... Is this the highest point on the reef? It looks like it. There we go. Making lasagna, nice! I haven't had lasagna in a long time. Dick Problem is basically a mafia boss with some massive power. Ruby's Problems is the end of the entire human race. Even regular huntsman, problems being responsible for the survival of entire settlements. Yeah, you know, that's true. That is very true. Oh, wow, the day passes and all of the cannons respawn, huh? Struggling for Christmas presents for a certain someone? I thought I gave you an idea for that. Or was that only one out of the 2 presents you needed to buy? I've already done a fair amount of my Christmas shopping. I'm finished with my Christmas shopping because I don't buy gifts for anyone and I expect no one to buy gifts for me. My goodness, does that make life so much easier. You don't have to second guess yourself. You don't have to worry about whether you're giving an equivalent gift or whether you're getting an obligation or you have to give more. Yeah, that was for her birthday. Their birthday, yeah. Yeah, okay. So it could be something along the same lines with a similar idea. Not sure. Hero is a glorified cop. Huntsman is a pillar which lives in millions. This is true. And also, My Hero Academia mostly follows children. Granted, so does Ruby, but older children. Like, the average age of the characters that we're following are like 19, whereas most of the main characters of Hero Academia are like, what, 15, 16? But I don't know. I don't know either. Let's... There's also much stricter on traumatic crimes because negative emotions can attract grim. Violent crimes would be less than emotion crime. I would disagree with that, Russian, because violent crime leads to negative emotions and suffering of others. Now, emotional crime would be more than nothing, which it is in our world. But also, it's a lot more difficult to enforce laws in Remnant outside of the central kingdoms, like outside of the kingdom cities. So, laws are definitely not as widespread as they are in our world. You have to get a sign occasionally used for Genshin Impact, aren't I? How do you mean a sign? Simply mean an armed robbery versus domestic abuse over years. Well, but the thing is, if domestic abuse is happening for years and those negative emotions are persisting for years and the Grimm haven't attacked, then, I mean, it should be punishable by, like, severely in any way, shape, and form. Let's make that perfectly clear from the get-go. Domestic abuse is not okay, and people who think it's okay to abuse their spouses, well, you know, they can go under the prison. But in terms of what the overall state would consider more of a crime, I think it would also depend on whether someone is doing it intentionally to attract the Grimm, or if attracting Grimm is just the byproduct of the action. Though, granted, ignorance doesn't beget innocence. I don't know. Fun fact, what's this? Huh. Okay. Also, one question I have. I noticed that there's a volume dial on my microphone, which may be causing some of the issues with the volume of me speaking on stream. So if I turn the dial slightly, because I didn't want to turn the dial like massively and then start stream. I just want to know if the volume is getting any louder, like for you guys listening. If I turn it, I'm just turning it like an eighth of a turn. I don't know if this makes any difference to the volume, because I don't want to like deafen people. I tell you, lately no one around these waters has seen the beautiful fairy who bestows magic power. She used to live in here. Okay. Only one ever sees anymore are big octos. Yeah. The rock crimes are done by damage done to a person improperly. Got nothing? Okay. Let's try a little bit more. I think a revenue would be much more about someone's emotional state. Doesn't seem to get louder. Okay, I'm turning it more. I've turned it halfway up. I mean, it might do nothing on my end. It might do nothing at all, but I figure it's worth a shot to maybe troubleshoot some things. Yeah, I've already got the fairy dog, so I don't think I need it. Maybe a little bit. Okay, if I turn it all the way to the other end, does this help at all? Because I just cranked it all the way the other way. So I don't know that. Nope. Okay. Well, it does nothing then. Okay. Well, then it doesn't. Then that's not the problem. To alter the Good to know. Well, yeah, it's worth troubleshooting at least. Eliminate the different possibilities that could be causing issues. Let's see. We need to friendly fire. Okay. One of the cannons on the wall was taken out by the other cannon on the wall, I think. Okay, we got that one. So there... Ah, there's a cannon over there, huh? Okay. Oh, there's a cannon on that wall, too. The rising tide doesn't make it any easier. There we go. All I have to do is just wait for the water to come up and down. The game actually sounds louder? This shouldn't adjust. This is like completely on the microphone. The game shouldn't be adjusted at all. I don't... That would be extremely weird. If that was the case. Shouldn't be louder. I don't think. I think I like our world. Abuse father would get more for sentencing someone that killed someone. Purely because trauma is hard to get rid of. Cause constant stream of negativity. I understand where you're coming from. Like, don't get me wrong, but one, we are getting into sensitive topic territory. Just putting that out there. Hasn't crossed the line yet, but just something to be aware of. But also, it's difficult to say for certain because we haven't really encountered that in movie. We can hypothesize and speculate, but we can't really say for certain. I think cannons are just loud, though. If you're using OBS, you can alter the volume of your mic from there. Yes, I know I can alter the volume of my mic from OBS, but it's currently, like, at max, and I'm still quiet. So... I don't know. We don't know, but we can think. We can, but there are some things when it comes to speculating that it gets into sensitive topic territory, and they aren't necessarily things that are great to speculate about. Right? I use Windows. Do we need an audio amp? Maybe. Or maybe I just need a new mic. That could be too. Closest to the personality test I've gotten to think of myself was the 7th stand user. I don't know if that's an accomplishment or best. 7th stand user. I'm guessing that's a JoJo's thing. There's the problem. Marcus, do you have the answer? Is Windows just bad? Because I'm definitely not going to Apple. I do not want to go to Apple. Notes teacher spat acid at the thought of us students using Windows? Swears by Linux? Well, I mean... Really? Yeah, no, I've always used Windows. Windows has a weird bug where it lowers your mic, how much your mic will pick up over time. Oh. So the fact that I've been using this mic for 2 to 3 years now means that it might just be out of date? Or almost 4 years now, actually. Because... Huh. Yeah, I ain't switching from Windows. Windows is what I'm accustomed to using, and I really do not... The program Mac iOS does not agree with me. Plus, I don't like Apple. I don't like Apple products. Just their business practices and the way that they... Everything Apple only works with other Apple things and nothing else. I don't like that. Black Sheep, hello, hello. And Hydrate, huh? Windows 16 unique stands via personality quiz with a couple of unique questions. Huh. I feel like those unique questions are what really dictates the answer over anything else. Every streamer I know uses Windows. Yeah, I don't know. I have a feeling that it might be... It's not necessarily Windows' fault. I'd like to think it's not, at least. Talking about Apple's? Apple versus Windows and how it might be impacting the volume that I have on... or that the mic is picking up. Oh, the shorks. I haven't really run into these guys much in the game. But they're here. There's 3 of them. Okay, that guy's just... aim is bad. Not pop over that. They're everywhere. Can I... Is this close enough? No, it's not. I need to go back here. This should do it. Close to the end of the year in December? Yeah! 2023 is almost over. Same problem. You snipped your mic after a weir? Sniped your mic? Really? Yeah, head to bed. All right, good night, Velvet. Trying not to cause too much chaos. Yeah, they'll do their best. Okay, another heart piece. Excellent. We're up to 13 hearts now. Perfect. We need this. Standard unique ability-wise, too. Yeah. Is that a crane on that tiny boat? Yes. Yes, it is. This game follows some interesting logic. Technically, that crane is a grappling hook. Angular Isles. It's just 2 cubes. No, we won't. Yeah. Northeast of here is the Forest Haven. They say a truly unique kind of firefly is indigenous to that place. You heard of it? They emits bursts of light in 7 colors. Supposedly it's as beautiful as a rainbow. Capture one. You'd best have a bottle to keep it in. I'm sure I probably need that for a side quest or something, but I have no idea what side quest that is. And now we get to climb this little pyramid. That's going to have a specific way to do it. There's nothing... Ah, here. So we can climb that. Pull it out halfway. No. Link, just climb, buddy. There we go. Okay. We need to push that over there. And then grab this to pull it over here. Okay. You know what, the blocky? I know, it is... This is the Minecraft island before Minecraft existed. This is quite literally that. Okay, Link, climb. There we go. Oh, and there's a blue choo-choo here as well. Actual microphone just got progressively quieter after a year. Your headset works fine, though. Weird. Okay. No, I didn't. Oh, I didn't want to jump over. I'm assuming it's just gonna stay there. Perfect. Got that. Now we need to go over there. How close do I have to be to reach that? Can I reach it from here? No. I need to be on boat. We go here, we go here. Use this. There we go. Minecraft before Minecraft and Minecraft. Exactly. Exactly. Oh. Okay. Huh. Right. Puzzle room. Not the most difficult of puzzles, but... still. We do need to pull... at least... one out. So we can go this way. Oh, no, we can't pull that out. We have to fully... oh, that just stays. Huh? Interesting. Physics does not exactly work properly in this game. Got it. Okay. Now we're at the top where the light shines. And we need to use the mirrored shield to light up that to get that chest. Zelda is a dungeon delver. This is true. Doggers, hello. I finally dragged your butt into stream. Welcome, welcome. Do we... I don't think there's anything over there or over there. So it's just the one that we got. We need to get here. Okay. Do you think that someone could completely nullify the sounds a person could make? Like, even if you hit them or threw them against a wall, there would be no noise? Yes, a semblance could do that. If it's an individual nullifying their own sound, like if they're thrown against a wall and nullifying it, that could be done. They could probably even... there could probably be a semblance similar to May Marigold's, where it creates a field of quietness, where it just deafens everything in that field. Really cool semblance idea too? Yeah! Okay, more rupees. We're now over 3k rupees, which is good, because we're gonna... each of the Triforce charts that we need to decipher costs about 400 rupees. I think it's 397 specifically. But, yeah, it's not cheap. Tingle's an extortionist. We do need to go this way. And the Shorks are back. Semblance of see someone had. It was limited to only themselves. Only the user was silent. And that'd be an interesting limitation to put on the semblance as well. Okay, jump over the Shork. Yeah, I was thinking it would be passive. Oh, I don't think it could be passive. Just drop back. The user is deaf and mute. I don't think... personally, I don't think it's a good idea to have, like, actual disabilities as, the deficit of a semblance. I don't know, that just doesn't... And I don't think that kind of semblance, I think that'd be a little too strong as a passive semblance. Personally. He was presented with dust or grim material as building blocks. He could create anything at that point, but you'd have to... If you presented him with a grim and said, create this, he could create exactly that. But if you wanted him to build a new grim, you'd have to tell him how to build that specific grim. How to breathe life into it, how to do all these different things, etc. Pretty slick boat you got there? So what do you say? You want to play a boat game? Sure. Deal is you got to take your boat and sail over the barrels floating in the water and see how many rupees you can bring to the finish line within the time limit. Two kind of floating barrels you got to watch out for. The ones that float on their sides and the ones that float upright. You get the rupees above the barrels, floating on their sides, just sailing over them. The ones upright, you have to jump. Uh-huh. There's a place on there based on which way the wind's blowing. So watch the wind gauge behind your boat. Okay. Time runs up before you finish, you lose. So watch your timer. I'll play. Okay. So far. Go here to get that one. We go here to get that. Go there. Go here to 1. We just focus on the 10 rupees. Really? They're giving us 4 minutes for this? That seems like a lot. Avoid the bomb barrel. We'll jump there. Swerve to avoid that one. And I like how the wind is constantly at our back in this. That's very nice of them. The wind is constantly adjusting in the proper direction. Ow. Okay, well, we have to jump very precisely then, don't we? We still got the rupees, though. Swerve to avoid that one. Jump there. Over here. Jump that one. And there's a red rupee at the end. That's very nice of them. Okay. 137. Under 2 minutes? We'll see. Uh-huh. If you remember the OC I saw based on Snake Eyes, they were probably going for Ninja Think. Yeah, makes sense. If you're other people selling this idea, so it's cool. Oh yeah, absolutely. That's why I like doing all the OC reviews. One stand everyone talks about is the Illusionist Miracles. There's also a giant arm cannon one, pen that writes explosive ink, 6 fully sentient special force agents with unique personalities and weapons, a bird dude with a bag of holding with endless support items, SRPGs and other weapons, and a colony of insects numbering 1,000 total members. Those are all stands from JoJo's? Really? So basically semblance of an NPC made in D&D, and the NPC was born with complete inability to make any sound. Makes sense, but for a sound nullifying semblance to be passive, or just for that ability alone, they would have to be expending aura pretty substantially, I would think, to nullify all sound that they would ever make. So I think the aura consumption would be a little bit too much for it to be passive. Alrighty then, here's 137 rupees. So you made a fortune. Oh, that's it? Nothing extra, huh? No No other rupees? Or no heart piece? No nothing? Okay, well, I thought we would get something else for doing that, but no. Where's the fish? The fish was in this direction, yes? Senor Fish? Where be the fish? He was out here, I swear. I saw him. Was I looking at the other edge of the island? Where did that little floating sashimi go? He's running. I don't think he's supposed to be sleeping at night, so that's strange. Way here. And is there a blue choo-choo over here? There is. Okay. Do you know when MarsCon tickets are supposed to be shipped out? I have no clue, actually. I'd imagine it would be soon, since the convention's only about a month away, right? Those are all stands. With aims created in the same naming convention as regular JoJo stands. I haven't watched JoJo past, like, partway through part 2. So, I have no idea. Not a clue. All those remember off the top. I had 3 guesses which one I end up with. I have no clue. Explosive ink, maybe? I legitimately have no idea. Okay, now we can go into this pit here. There'll probably be another treasure chart. Maybe a heart piece if we're lucky. Oh no, it's these guys. There's just gonna be an endless stream of them, huh? Because I think... Get out of here, mini balloons. Annoying. Yup, yup. No, I didn't want to throw that right away. There's 3 switches we need to hit, but these guys, I'm sure, are not going to let up until we hit them all. Okay, Boomerang doesn't kill in one shot, so that makes it difficult. Oh. I thought we had to hit them all in sequence. No, we just have to hit them each, individually. Well, that makes it a lot easier. I was just making it more difficult for myself. Tarot cards, Egyptian gods, that one time. Weird. Thanks for having this video. I didn't think the transition to Ruby rules, though. Yeah, because that's one thing that always needs to be remembered, and that's one thing I think a lot of people overlook when translating into Ruby is the amount of aura that a given semblance would consume, as well as like the range of a semblance and how much aura, like projection, that they would need for a lot of abilities. This one doesn't really need aura projection since it's just concentrated on the user themselves, but wait, what chart was that? Out of here! Out of here! They just don't let up. This cave infinitely spawns mini balloons. Okay, well, you're done. You hit me with your fork. Okay, you're out. Explain how sales work in a very abridged fashion. That's okay. I think it's funnier that I don't know. And it's I have joy in aggravating JoJo stands by not knowing how it works. How do Ruby characters interact with the Death Note characters? It depends. Can they see the Shinigami? Can they see the Death Gods? if they can, then they'd probably see them as something akin to Salem, if not more threatening. And in turn, how would the Death Note Shinigami feel about the Grimm? Creatures of death and destruction. Probably give them some more entertainment at the very least. Aura is interesting in that it's a finite tied to the soul. So Grimm hybrids can have aura if the person used in the process had aura. At this point, based on the information that we have, a full Grimm human hybrid, similar to the Hound, would not have aura. And that is because it was explicitly stated. There was no need to state this, but they did intentionally state this in the book Before the Dawn. With Jillian Osturius, her semblance allowed her to absorb aura from another person and gift it to a second person. Her semblance was Aura Siphon. And they explicitly, there's a line in there where she experimented taking aura and putting it into a Grimm. And she explicitly said that Grimm are like a void, that they just suck up aura and it's gone. It just disappears. So if that's the case, a Grimm human hybrid, the Grimm portion of the individual, assuming it's, hybridized with their entire body, the Grimm would absorb any aura that they output. So they would no longer have their aura cloak. They would no longer have be able to activate their semblance. The reason why Cinder still can is because she just has a Grimm arm. As it was pointed out in the fight between Cinder and Raven, her arm is not protected by aura, but the rest of her is, because the rest of her is still human. The Grimm portion is not. So it's important to make that distinction. Because a full Grimm human hybrid, where the Grimm has infected every part of a person's body, they should not be able to manifest their aura. But if the Grimm is only a portion of their body, like Cinder, then that Grimm portion cannot, but the rest of them can. Hopefully I explained that in a way where it is clear enough. Why don't I actually just use this? How about Demon Slayer characters? Huh. I mean, Demon Slayers would have a hell of a time with Grimm. They'd probably just see them as demons. Oh, now that we have the ghost ship chart, it tells us where the ghost ship is? Okay, we're gonna go fight the ghost ship now. I forget what you actually have to do in the ghost ship. I think it just takes you into like a separate little mini dungeon. But we shall see. Is it also possible that the arm is purpose-built and not natural? You mean Cinder's Grimm arm? Salem definitely built that Grimm arm for Cinder. That is definitely the case. It's definitely not natural. Or am I misinterpreting the question? Okay, where's the ghost chip? Should be somewhere in these waters. There's the ghost ship. I think all we need to do is sail into it. Yes. And then we are given another dungeon. Is this just going to be a monster pit that we have to fight through? Ah, yes. Oh, no. It's all this. fine. Show thyself. Where did he go? Oh, he's over there. Best bet is to get him out of the way first. Oh, he's sturdier than taking 2 hits, huh? I couldn't land the second. Okay. Where? He's dead. Okay, you stop. Ow. Skeleton boy. You're becoming a problem. Okay. We just need to deal with you. You're just having a jolly old time, huh? Goodbye. Okay, point in proper direction. Now he's dead. Is that everything? Is there a wave 2? No, that's everything. Were the other things that we had to fight through for the Triumph Forks? Or the charts? That wasn't that bad. One of those viewers was born deaf, but the semblance nullifies sound when they be forced to make noise. Like being hit. Like, if they're born deaf and then develop the semblance of sound nullification, that's fine. But I still don't think that that semblance could be passive. Meow. Well, that was a sound. And now we're booted from the ghost chip. Okay. Association with the island. We are adults. Yeah, hi, buddy. It's your food time. Did you get fed already? I think you did. Did you have your food? Okay, we'll go back here. I'm pretty sure there's still a heart piece we can get on Great. Yeah, that was easy. Since Salem isn't part of the new wave of humans on Remnant, and she kept her magic, she has no semblance, correct? However, could Cinder or someone else unlock Salem's aura, granting her access to a semblance? So what kind of semblance does Salem have? I don't think it's possible. I think that Salem is just inherently born without a semblance. Because magic, we know, is bonded to a person's soul. A person's aura. Right? Aura, from what we know, is kind of the lesser form of magic. Magic is just the superior one. The superior form of aura. However, aura has the utility to be used for defense. Salem has never used it for defense, simply because she's immortal and doesn't need to. I need to get more bait for the fish. There's this little island here, which I think there's just rupees on top of, if I remember correctly. I don't think there's harpies or anything here. But I know further into the island there is a chest that we can get now that we have the hook shot. Oh no, it's one of those trees for that little side quest. The rupees are over there. Okay, boat. We need to go back over here. Yesterday I watched both the Wind Waker and Twilight Princess randomizer. Let me guess, Link is 7? because I've thought about playing randomizers before. They'd be fun. It's just I'd have to learn about emulating the game. Okay, I'm pretty sure I need to... Yeah, it's over there. So I need to be able to get up there. Because that's where that is. That doesn't get me anywhere. That is not hook-shotable. There's that. Okay, apparently not that either. How do I then get up there? I do not understand. Stop pestering you with questions about semblance. Is this an OC review? No worries, Magus. No worries. Like, individual semblance questions are fine as long as they're, like, questions that are kind of quick and easy for me to answer. Like, OC reviews are for more in-depth discussions and, like, full character discussions. If it's individual, like, small questions, those are fine. Those are fine for regular streams. So no worries about that, because I can, when it's just a simple semblance question, I can talk about that while also playing the game. It's once it gets into more character details, details about the world, where they grew up, the different interactions that they'll have, the possible implications for Remnant, and the character implications for, like, canon characters, and things like that, that's when it gets really complicated. Or rather, it deserving of a more in-depth discussion. Stealthy little... What now? What did I do? What was stealthy? What? Hello, Sirius, by the way. How are you? Wasn't the home of Jabun at one point? Yes, it was. It was absolutely the home of Jabun. And then it got destroyed. Ganon sent something to absolutely decimate the place. And we don't know what exactly happened to it. We want to get that chest in there. But I don't know... Is that how? We need to use the wind from this island over here? I guess. It's the only way I can think of, really. Okay, well. You've been on an hour now? Didn't even notice? Didn't get a notification? Oh, that sucks. Twitch didn't send out the notification? Are you a member of the Discord? Oh, right, we had this discussion before. We don't have Discord. Because I do make sure to notify every time on Discord, but for Twitch not sending out the notifications is just rude on Twitch's part. They need to do better about that. All right. So the wind. I think the wind could be slightly more optimal. Cheerful Cat, welcome back. What do you think is next on your list of games to play? Pokemon Coliseum is what I'm thinking. Okay, we get the wind blowing that way. And I think that's what we're supposed to do. Yeah, that looks like it'll make it. Okay. Yeah, I think it'll be fun. We'll see how well I do. I love Pokemon Coliseum for the fact that it was the only way, reliable way, in the Game Boy Advance era where you could get the legendary dogs and, in particular, the Generation 2 starters. I know at the end of Leaf Green Fire Red, when you complete the Kanto Pokedex, you're gifted one of the Hoenn starters, and in Leaf Green Fire Red, once you beat the Pokemon League, one of the legendary beasts. appears as a roaming Pokemon in the overworld, but it was nice in Colosseum where you got all 3 starters and also got all 3 legendary beasts. Colosseum's top shelf Pokemon? Absolutely. They need to make more games like that. Oh my god. They really, really, really do. It's such a good game. And I guess afterwards I might as well play Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness too. We'll go back to Forest Haven. Oh, Ruby characters interact with One Piece characters. That would be... Devil fruits are for the most part vastly more powerful than semblances, so they'd probably be afraid. Not to mention the characters in One Piece, most of them are pirates. They have active bounties on their heads. The huntsmen and huntresses would see them as impossible missions to go and capture. No one would trust a pirate. This is the game with the wind-up Pokemon? Wind-up Pokemon. I'm not sure which game you're referring to. Pokemon Colosseum is the one with Shadow Pokemon where we can capture, like, where the only Pokemon that you can add to your own party are ones you steal from other trainers. And I think Pokemon Colosseum has a total of 48 Shadow Pokemon, so it's a very small pool of playable Pokemon. Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness fixed that to some extent, because I think in that game there's like 100-something, or maybe just 80-something Shadow Pokemon. But, yeah. Pokemon Rumble is what you're thinking of. Okay.
Oh! Thank you! Thank you!
Okay. 30 points. Earn the silver membership.
Thank you! Bye!
And I know there's a gold membership as well. I'm not sure exactly what they get you. I think they just get you like a coupon at the store. Or something like that. So we can go here. Up, left, right. Leaf Green was your first Pokemon game? I gotta go around to it. I got it around the time Black and White came. Wow. One, that's really lucky to find that game. Because even by the time of Black and White, I think the Game Boy Advance games were kind of rare. But also, excellent game to start out with. I'm so nostalgic for Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Leaf Green, and Fire Red. Those were my childhood, along with Pokemon XD and Colosseum. God, those are such good games. First Pokemon was Sword. Oh, okay. Relatively new to the Pokemon franchise then. Sword was a good game. It was the first game that took the step towards that open world concept. The concept that Scarlet and Violet is taking one step further. Still not perfect yet, but I'm looking forward to the games that are going to come out in the next decade. Hey. Is the fish? Fish is there. Good. I have to come back to this island because the fish wasn't here before. Platinum was your start. Put the most time into X and Y. I really like Platinum as well. Like, Gens 1 to 4 are excellent generations. My favorite is still Gen 3. It's hard to choose between Gen 2 and Gen 3. Because both were excellent generations of Pokemon. And then Gen 4 and Gen 1 are probably like tied for seconds if Gen 1 or Gen 2 and Gen 3 are tied for first. Then it's probably Gen 6. I know Gen 5 is at the bottom. But Gen 1 all the way? Really? I mean, Gen 1 has a lot of the iconic designs, right? The little yellow rat and the fire lizard. Everyone loves those, and the Pokemon Company constantly shoves them down down everyone's throat, and I think that's why I've kind of become a little bit jaded towards it, because I'm just like, okay, enough of Charizard, enough of Pikachu, just something new, please. Granted, Gen 1 does have my favorite Pokemon of all time, Ninetales, so I can't really say anything against Gen 1. I've been using R to make a broad jump. Okay, yeah. Just talking about the race that happens there. The grass frog, though? Gen 1. Grass frog. You talking about Bulbasaur? First Pokemon game was Leaf Green? Yeah. People say that Sword is a bad game, but from what I see, it's fun. It's your first challenge in that game, too. Fairy type, yeah. I understand why people have criticisms against Sword and Shield, because, okay, some of the textures on the trees do look kinda garbage. I ain't gonna lie. There are defects in the games, things they could have made better and improved upon if given more time, but Sword and Shield was so much fun. I'm pretty sure I sunk 50 hours into that game within the first, 4 days I owned it. It's such a good game. Black and White are actually really good. Best looking games for sure. It depends on what graphics you're interested in, but yes, Black and White. Personally, I like the pixel graphics of Generation 3 on the Game Boy Advance. I think that's my favorite style of Pokemon, but Black and White do look fantastic. I don't think Pokemon has looked as good as Black and White since Black and White, since the 3DS era. XY, Black and White 2, they were fantastic looking games. I'm just talking about the Pokemon specifically. Gen 5 just wasn't my favorite. I don't know if it was because of the elemental monkeys, Pansage, Pansear, and Panpour, and their evolution, Simisage, Simisear, and Simipour, or if it was Frillish, and Vanillite. The Snowcone Pokemon. 3D models just don't work that well for me. Yeah, I like the Gen 1 to 3 graphics. Gen 1 is a lot of nostalgia for me, though. Give me the info, fish. Tell me your secrets. Also, not too fond of Unova Gen 5. Yeah, the entire concept that Gen 5 followed, truth and ideals, and the legendary Pokemon, admittedly, Reshiram and Zekrom were fantastic. I know what it was. Another massive thing that I really disliked about Gen 5 was Emboar. Tepig, Pignite, and Emboar. Why did they give us 3 firefighting types in a row? It was so unnecessary. I always thought it's a pig Pokemon. Just make it fire ground type. Pigs play in mud. Make it fire ground. And it would have been... I would have had so much less problems with it. Because I'm always the type of player, just fire starter, that's always the one I'm going to go with. But it was only Gen 5 where I felt like I didn't want to pick that Pokemon. Who is Small Fry, you damn fish? Well, I mean, Link is 10 years old in this game, and sailing the seas on his lonesome after his grandma permitted him to go out with pirates alone. So, this game has some weird concepts. It was basically a Gen 1 rehash. Kinda, but not as good. 5-star Isles. I'm biased to be fair. Golurker's the all-time favorite mod. Yeah, Golurker's a good Pokemon. There's good Pokemon in Gen 5. I loved Honedge, Doublade, and Aegislash. There are fantastic Pokemon in Gen 5. But there are certain things about Gen 5. I like Gen 5. I will still play through the games. I will still enjoy the game. But it is just my least favorite of a favorite franchise. Honedge is Gen 6? Well, I mean, I like Gen 6 because they gave us a Fire Psychic starter, and also X and Y, just life and death. There's a Pokemon war that happened 3,000 years ago, and, like, back to Mega Evolution and give more Pokemon Mega Evolutions. Did it for... Oh, no. OBS, what are you doing? OBS? Twitch? Okay, OBS is still there. Why is it... What's... Did it come back? Is it back? Maybe I just need to refresh on my side? Because OBS kept going. OBS did not crash this time. We missed the entire rant. Okay. Mega Evolution, I agree, was the best gimmick. They need to go back to do it again. Give more Pokemon Mega Evolutions because, my god, Mega Blaziken is fantastic. Charizard does not need another Mega Evolution. Neither does Mewtwo. They've got enough. But Mega Blaziken, Mega Sceptile, making Sceptile a Dragon type. Oh, like, oh. Mega Audino too, yeah. I've always liked Leafeon and Glaceon. Let me be clear. There is no bad evolution. There is no bad evolution. Unfortunately, Vaporeon has been ruined by the internet. Jolteon's a little quick boy. Flareon is just floofy. Leafeon and Glaceon are fantastic additions to the evolution line. Sylveon is just pretty. And then Espeon and Umbreon are like kind of the quintessential evolutions. In a way. Have you heard of the Ghost Chip? Yeah, I've already been to the Ghost Chip. Are we going turkey hunting today? Are we... Bird. The turkey's hunting us. Oh god, how the turns of tables. Oh, what? 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 Oh, those guys killed it. They did me... Pausing moments before disaster. That bomb's gonna hit us right now. Oh my god. Okay, you need to... Okay, I need to make the wind go in the proper direction. So that I can get close enough to heal you. Okay. That's one down. Gen 4 remakes give me hope for Mega Torterra. Ooh, Mega Torterra would be a menace. That thing would be tanky as hell. Oh my goodness. Mega Empoleon would be a force to be reckoned with as well. Bird! Bye, bird. Okay, well, it was a feather. Okay, bye, bird. Now, we can try some turkey hunting. Nailed it. Okay. No. No. There we go. Third time's a charm. To be continued meme. Mm-hmm. Your hopes were misplaced. Well, Gen 4 was not known for Mega Evolution, right? If... Like, we need to somehow get back to Mega Evolution. I don't know how they're going to reintroduce it. Because wasn't the entire point of Mega Evolution that they kind of came from, like, the stars or something along those lines? Okay, there's a submarine here. I don't think I've visited all the submarines yet. I think I've only done, like, 2 or 3. Beatles chart, Tingles chart, Ghost ship. Okay. Treasure chart 41. Is there a treasure chart for 5-star island, which I am currently on? No, no. Okay. Not that I have at the moment, but I don't think there's anything that can be done at this island, but I may as well check it out by becoming bird. Bird huts, Phoenix Knight. Pirate hunts. Phoenix Knight. Pirate kicks bird's ass. And Phoenix Knight beats their ass. Exactly. It's the circle of life. Bird hunt us, we hunt bird, we get turkey dinner. Yeah, this island literally just has birds perching on it. That's the entire purpose of this island. I don't think there is anything else. Maybe actually one of the Triforce charts leads us here. That could be. That could very well be. Is there a mega Guzzlord is possible or even practical, but I want one? Just a bigger stomach? I mean, at that point, it'd just be a singularity, wouldn't it? Just a black hole sitting on the screen? Because it is just an infinite void in and of itself, is it not? Like, that is just... And also, if the Ultra Beasts had evolutions, or had Mega Evolutions, wouldn't the Pokemon world just kind of implode on itself at that point? You trying to bait me, Goggers? You. I see what you're doing. I know what you're doing. Gen 3 is my favorite generation, though. Gen 3 is my favorite generation. It's a good Pokemon. I'm not gonna say the name, though. I know what you're doing. Never played any of the DS, 3DS games? Ooh. If you get the chance, I highly recommend it. I ain't gonna get got that easily. What was... but now that you mention it, Goggers, what was the evolution of that Pokemon you mentioned? I seem to forget it. Could you help me out on that one? Maybe. Okay, I will not. Ah, come on. Some Pokemon that shouldn't exist. I mean, Ash casually carries a black hole. Yeah. What, you mean his Snorlax? In the darkness we enter, and we kill everything in sight. Okay, that. Hello, friend. Goodbye, friend. Okay, boomerang, kill them. Get another joy pendant. That guy's dead. Is that everything? That's all of it. That was really easy. We didn't even need to kill the bats. The bats weren't even part of it. It was just those 4 bokoblins. Pokemon that like to drag children to the afterlife. You know, casual stuff, nothing to worry about. And it's a balloon. It's a balloon that does that. Dunsparce is mad underrated. I'm glad it got an evolution. I'm sad that the evolution doesn't live up to the legend of that Dunsparce is. Because in my mind, Dunsparce was such a difficult to acquire Pokemon back when I was a kid in Gen 3. The only place I was ever able to get a Dunsparce was in Leaf Green Fire Red. You need to beat the Pokemon League, and I think it's on 2 Island or 3 Island. It's one of the first 3 Sevi Islands. I don't think it's 1 island. I think it's 2 or 3. And you need to beat the Pokemon League, and the guy digging that tunnel looking for gold will eventually lead to a single patch of grass where you can find Dunsparce. In my heart, he evolves into a mythical. Yes. Yes, indeed. Jirachi, the true evolution of Dunsparce. Why do they have water pots up here? That's weird. There's a ladder over here. Okay. It's kind of Pokemon you immediately transfer away in Pokemon Go. Yeah, and even in Pokemon Sleep too. You don't... Did they ever release Did they ever release Shiny Gulpin? I don't think they did. Dog my boy like that. I agree, unfortunately. Yeah, like they never poison type Pokemon for the most part, especially pure poison type Pokemon, are not really great. I love Arbok. I like the poison type Pokemon in general. Like Seviper in Gen 2, I really wish was stronger or had an evolution. I don't know what the evolution would be because Seviper and Zangoose are already like very well designed Pokemon. But all right, see you, Ray. Thank you for joining in. Hopefully see you next time. But there are just so many good Pokemon out there. So many in general. Monotype AC, I have an Azumarill that is named Bayoth because it took 11 Pokeballs to catch. First stage, in the first stage even. Oh, Azurill, then. Or just a Marill. Because if it's first stage, then it's Azurill. But if it's Azurill, Marill, Azumarill. If I ever come face to face with Mr. Mime, I would immediately gain the extra strength I would need to escort it to death personally. Yeah, Mr. Mime is terrifying Pokemon, and they gave it an evolution. Well, a alternate form that has an evolution. There's Galarian, Mr. Mime, and then Mr. Rhyme, which is woof. Wizrobe, leave me alone. Great, just making me walk right into the fire, huh? Not gonna spawn another chest? Oh wow, Bokobaba seed. We don't need that. That's useless. Are there cannons? Do I need to take out cannons inside of this? Why does that just give nothing? That's so weird. They're supposed to have one chest and then normally a second chest in there, but not that one, I guess. That one's just Garbaggio. Also, where's the island in this area? Because that's Forest Haven. Is that it? No island there? Yes, it's really the only thing out here. Pokedex, data, national, 790, type psychic species, Protostar. Oh, yeah, I know that Pokemon. Asperow, it's now the final stage, but I named it because of how annoying it was to catch. I know that Pokemon. It's the one that can have number of alternate forms where it appears in different colors, right? If that kind of language to check. Yeah, let's not, yeah, I agree. Let's not go there. There was a Ruby game styled after Genshin Impact, but without the RNG gacha. I would absolutely play that game. I just know that, because Genshin Impact is a beautiful game, I just am not playing it because I know that I'm gonna get it. Like, it would ruin me. Not even financially, just the amount of time I would end up sinking into it. Also had a Gardevoir. Yeah! Gardevoir's fun. Gardevoir is one of my favorite Pokemon, though, as well. Simply because of Red Rescue Team and the story that was involved in that game. Cliff Plateau Isles. Do you know about the Nintendo Gallery? The only way in there is to hit a switch. That's why it's way up high on the Forest Haven. The only way to do that would be to bribe one of the gulls by putting a little bait on your head. I think I know what it's talking about, but we're gonna do this island first. Gallade got weird hips? Yeah, it's got like UFO hips, which is strange. This should be the silver membership from Beetle. Fine. At least it's not the extortionary, like, 200 rupees from Tingle. Thank you for frequent patronage of the Beetle Shop ships. Since you've earned 30 points, you have been granted silver membership. All silver member holders receive a special gift of 1 complimentary ID. It is valid at all Beetle Shop ships, so bring it to any shop ship near you. You got the complimentary ID. Who knows what it is, but apparently you should take it to Beetle. Okay. Uh-huh. So we go here. Go here. And then we need to drop down here. It's spelled Beetle, not Beetle? Correct. It is Beetle. It is indeed Beetle. If I saw Mr. Mime, I would punch it. Well, there's no need to immediately enact violence against the mime. That is unjust and unfair treatment of mimes. Just simply run the other direction. No need for unnecessary violence. Okay, Link, climb. I believe there's going to be thorns that are going to pop up. Yeah, thorns are over there. There's the Bokobaba seed. Okay. It's another seed. Ah. We go here. Go that. Then that just blocks off the chest. So we need to go up here. And then we can go this direction. And get the chest here. Okay. The joy pendant. Lovely. Okay, now those disappear. I'll go here. Okay, burn that away. Go to here, and we can go up. Good. Pokemon Zelda Fire Emblem. Did I miss one childhood game of yours? Golden Sun. That is my favorite game franchise of all time. Which I played through already on stream, I think at the beginning of this year. Excuse me, guys. We don't talk about that. Am I the only one who finds Mr. Mime a bit cute? Struggle to play Genshin because potato iPad only device enough space to function with it. Ah, I see. By the way, just got back into watching Gotham. Oh, nice. Fire Emblem was great. I love Fire Emblem as well. I plan on doing multiple challenge runs through Fire Emblem, like doing Iron Man runs of different games. I plan on doing Nuzlocke of Pokemon with various challenges in there. I don't know if I want to do any Legend of Zelda challenges yet. But I probably don't need to use that. But randomizers might be fun if I can get emulators working. Well, I mean, you can get controllers that you can map to your PC, right? You don't have to use the keyboard. It's like using controllers over keyboard and mouse. Favorite Fire Emblem to this day is Lucina. Not a bad choice. Had a huge crush on Lynn when I was like 11. I think a lot of us did. Who was my childhood Fire Emblem crush? Honestly, it might have been Mia from Radiant Dawn. I know that Sacred Stones was the first Fire Emblem game I played. I didn't really have a crush or a waifu in Sacred Stones because when I was a kid, I was too stupid to keep units alive. So by the time I got to the final chapter, there were only 5 units left. Erica, Seth, Ephraim, and the only other 2 I had were Cyrene, who I had just gotten because we get it like get her like 3 chapters prior, and then Saleh somehow survived. Bird's Peak Rock, Thorn Fairy Island. I don't know if there's anything we still have left to do with that rock. I have a challenge on top of the Iron Man challenge. Oh, what are you thinking? How would Horcrux's Ruby work? Because with a Horcrux, you split your soul and hide it in something. I think it'd be similar to Pietro, right? Because he's the only other character we've seen that has split his soul, donated his aura to something else, and it left him sickly and very weakened. So, probably wouldn't work out very beneficial for the user. Dang it. Go here. Probably right here? There it is. Do them Fire Emblem challenges in the story years from earliest to latest, year 1 to 1000. Like chronologically in the Fire Emblem franchise or chronologically based on release date? 'Cause there's 2 different ways to do that. For me, I kind of want to focus on a few games in particular. I'm not like overly interested in playing Fire Emblems 1 through 5, which I know is going to be blasphemy to some Fire Emblem players, but I just really like the graphics from the GBA onwards. Chronological endgame. Ah, yes. Sort of remember your crush was? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so that one, I think I have not gotten the Chew Jelly from him? No, I had not. Also just gonna safety save, because we've made decent progress in the world map. Yeah. Keep playing, though. Yeah, we just need to go to this top corner of the map. So we'll just keep going north. The wind is pointing. That's Thorn Fairy Isle. We can just go sail right past that. What would be the first Fire Emblem chronologically then? Would it just be Fire Emblem 1? Would that be the first one chronologically? Trying to think. I know there's Fire Emblem timelines that have been theorized, but I don't know if one, like how accurate they are, and two, if it really makes that much sense if they were designed to be to follow a specific timeline. Nailed it, first try. And the Splatoon concerts. Live in a day where we agree people are willing to spend $100 to see a hologram sing and dance. Yep. This is true. But then again, we're also in a world where there's virtual, like, VTubers, right? And, well, even just this, where technically this is just an image of me projected on a screen, and there's still people willing to support, to subscribe, and do all that. You pay for the entertainment you want, right? And you support the entertainment that you want. It's the fourth piece. Oh, we're at 14 hearts now. Nice. So, you know, it's I don't know. It's just become part of the world that we live in. Eventually, Gogger, here's some apps time. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Thank you. But eventually, as sad as it is, there's going to be a time where we won't know the difference between AI-generated stuff and stuff that's been created by someone's immense amount of time invested into a character's design, into their personality, and, you know, puppeteering things behind the scenes. And these guys again. Okay. One dead. Bye, buddy. You don't come here unless you want the pain. We're gonna need the bait to get whatever this island is. Fish is jumping there, so he is visible at night. It's just that other island he just wasn't at for some reason. Is this 7-star island? We have 5-star, and it looks like there's 7 pillars on this one. Mortar time. Exactly. Hello, Roman. How are you? Things with AI, it can feed off itself, make it more apparent that it's AI. Yeah, this is true. AI hasn't developed to the point where it's unrecognizable yet, but it's rapidly progressing, and it's getting scary. Or rather, to the point where it could become scary. Starbelt Archipelago. Or in other words, 7-star island. I wouldn't sail through these seas at night when there's a half moon missing. Ah, another ghost ship, huh? Let's just make it daytime. Check Discord, you say? But there's nothing in stream discussion. What? General gaming. Okay. There we go. Especially where to play Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem Engage. I see. Best order to play Fire Emblem is in whatever order you like. Most of them more like. Oh, whoa! That's a lot to read on stream. I'm not gonna read that right away. Timeline of Arcania, okay, Genealogy, Thracia, then Shadow Dragon Blade of Light, okay. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do all of those games, though. I don't know if I want to do all of them games. Movie 6 is your favorite moment in the whole series? Oh, is that, I'm gonna guess Pyrrha's statue? Perhaps? Is this where we get to do some more hunting? Bird hunting. Bird. 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 We get nothing for killing these birds. There really is nothing here. I think we did get some more charts, though. I don't think we're close to anything at the moment. No. Alright, well. I guess we just continue north then. We just keep going. You love them birds. Uh-huh. They're fun to shoot at. How about showing my friend we're on volume 6? Excellent. So you made it past volume 3 and they're still watching the show. That's good. You, did you warn them beforehand of what was to come? Because, I've introduced friends to Ruby before and they were woefully underprepared. They did not know. Good choice. Give them the full experience that we all had to go through. Full pain and suffering. Where's the fun in that? Exactly. Exactly. Have we beaten this one? I literally cannot see a thing. Okay. Well, I don't feel like more are gonna appear now. Okay, this is another enemy gauntlet. Now. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Okay. Okay. Goblins. Ow. Hit him once. Okay, he's dead. He's dead. And that's all of it. Okay. Hate dark levels. I'm glad there was a switch to turn the lights on, because if it was just purely dark, it would suck. Still better than timed levels, though. I don't like time limits. What's the worst moment for me? Like, how do you mean? In Ruby? I don't know, actually. The platform chart. Okay. Now we know where all the different platforms are.
Yep.
I don't know. It might be Volume 3. Like the end of Volume 3, Pyrrha's Demise. 49.4 recruit. Nice. You're setting myself on fire. Only did half a heart. I know, right? If it was just, oh, just a slight inconvenience and pain, lighting yourself on fire would be fun if there was no pain or death involved. The theatrics of it, though. Worst moment for me, though. in context of like my least liked moment. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Has a Ruby series change if Ozpin survives in the battle with, in his battle with Cinder? It'd be more difficult for the Ruby series would change because Crow probably wouldn't be traveling with Team Ruby. Team Ruby might not, or Team Ranger might not have actually set off from Beacon Academy because Ozpin would have encouraged them to stay. It's an interesting thing to think about because Ozpin chose to sacrifice himself under Beacon Academy. List of here over in Dragon's Island, you'll see all kind of rocks, big ones, little ones. So long ago, there used to be a treasure hidden inside those things. So we are currently at the flight control platform. Yeah, we're gonna do some flight tests. And we'll see how it goes. Uh-huh. Let's see. Birdman contest. Okay. Sign encounter. If you think you were born to fly, then take the challenge of the sky to win fame and prizes. Okay. A little bit of magic. That's a post office box. And nothing, huh? I think we need full magic to be able to stand a chance. The saddest moment is probably the end of Volume 3. Though I know the moment I cried the most was at Pyrrha's statue in Volume 6. Okay, good. These do respawn. Give me magic. Why? I'm gonna save just in case I need to reset. If Raven never left Team Stark, how do you think things would differ? Is Ruby still born? Probably not. If Raven stayed with Ty. Greetings, O person who has surely come to take the challenge of the big sky. This is where you can register for the official Rito Tribe Birdman contest. Now listen, you're free to use any means, methods, or tools you have at your disposal to help you soar through the sky. The rules are simple. See how far you can fly before you crash into the roiling seas. Like so much dead weight driftwood. Gee, thanks. A banner stands now at the site where the great and talented champion, who has flown the farthest to date, crashed into the frothy waves in a massive splash of glory. If you're able to pass that flag, then you will be the new champion. And you will be drenched in praise, much as you will be drenched in seawater. You're 10 rupees. Sure. The world isn't ready for Ruby Bronwyn. Well, she just wouldn't have the silver eyes at that point. Who knows if Raven would have a second daughter, though? That's never leave with Ruby Bronwyn. Oh, no. So just filling up a sink so that I could do, just walk away for like 5 minutes, and guess what ended up happening? Sink overflowed. Forgot about it. I don't think Raven came back after Summer disappearance. Then I think we'd actually know what happened to Summer Rose. Because you have something you can use to fly, right? I sure hope you do. You're swishing the wind beneath your thing, whatever it is. Oh, good. The seas are clear now. A challenger. The contest is afoot. You see that banner far off in the distance? That marks the record distance set by our great and talented champion. Okay. Hey, more magic. Excellent. Now, we need to time this properly. So we can hit this cyclone. Oh, we didn't adjust the wind. It's already a lost cause. Sploosh! Flight distance was 54 yards. It was a whopping 54. I see you love Ruby the most? How do you mean? St. Crow says, you don't want the burden of my name in Bad Luck Charm. Yeah, I know. I still think that there's... Like, up until the finale of Volume 9, I still thought that there was a really good chance that Crow was actually Ruby's father. Because it would just make so much sense. The fact that Ty moved on from Raven so quickly after becoming a single father and having the heartbreak of his first love leave him, that within, like, a year and a bit later, he's conceiving a second child. Like, I don't know. That seems like a lot. Oh, what I'm wearing. Yeah. It was just the nicest looking one. I think I wanted volume 10 is with Raven. Stuff so to see what the hell happened. Are we going to confront her about the experience? She will. We already saw that she will. There was a little animatic that was shown as kind of a volume 10 preview / something that they wanted to fit in volume 9 but couldn't. Raven is the one who finds Team Ruby out in the desert and brings them back to Vacuo. So, oh, you have the same jacket. Oh, okay. Which others do you have? I have Blake's as well. Hello, Fried. Hello, hello. That's not impressive. At the very least, you have to be... Yes, yes. I know. I need to adjust the direction of the wind, which I forgot to do beforehand. Where did you get the jacket? It was a Facebook ad. I legitimately don't know the website or anything about it. Oh, that's absolutely the wrong direction. Let's go up here. Shame? Yeah. It's a nice hoodie, though. It's not really that insulating, but for the aesthetics of it, it's quite nice. Okay, magic is automatically filled up. Nice. That's like, oh, these shall leave at some point. No. Okay. There we go. Now it's pointing in the correct direction. We should be able to soar to our heart's content now. Okay. We should. Come on, we need to hit this cyclone. We need to... Okay, well, we missed that cyclone. MTG epic spells are the worst, especially when the hive mind is in play. We just scooped rather than actually try to play it out. Epic spells. Epic spells, are those new? Or is that something for Magic Online? Okay, Magic's filled. I figured a good reason for why Summer lives and Ty dies. He went along with her and told Raven to get Summer out when things got bad. The thing is, Summer, I think, was the one who was fighting Salem head on. So, I don't know if it'd be possible to get her out. Okay, let's hope this goes a little bit better. Yeah, okay. Okay. No, we missed that one. Please. No. We're almost there. 251 yards. hydrate as well. Oh, it does nothing for the cold. Nope. Actually, yeah, or Seraph Chibi. Once again, raise the possibility of GOTEF Chibi? Seraph Chibi would be fun. Really old, actually? There's only 5? Oh, you mean world enchantments? Each doesn't allow you to cast more spells, but give you the effect every upkeep. Oh. Really? That's some great flying, but not quite great and talented. I think I get a heart piece for actually beating that record, so I have to do this. I'm gonna try to 100% the game. I need to try. Just hope and pray that I hit this cyclone, and then just go straight for the goal. Don't try to alter course for any of these other cyclones. If I hit them, I hit them. Okay, now we're set. We just go straight. We just go straight. We should make it. We got it. Okay. They killed him with Eternal Flame, Chibi. Goal! Congratulations. Current record is an impressive 259 yards. Breathtaking, you have shown me an incredible feat of aerial navigation. My eyes, they are unworthy. Man really likes flying. Amazing, you blew past my brother's best record in impressive fashion. You make a fine and distinguished member of the Rito tribe. I guarantee it. The former champion upstairs says so too. You're both great and talented. Birdman contest. Prize is a heart piece, yeah. Come back anytime. Okay. But our magic stays drained, huh? That's unfortunate. Okay, let's get that. Adjust the winds to where we need it, which is due north. And then we can head over to this island, which is going to be where the last Triforce chart is. 8 yards, 24 feet. 4 people tall. That's how short you were? Huh. What? Thank you for the bit, Sirius. You know I've been with you for 7 months now. Yeah. Yeah. And I appreciate it. I appreciate the extended stay. I appreciate the support. Getting outplayed by a child, let alone a child who can't fly, is an impressive feat, so the Rito's praises are well placed. I'm sure there's also some salt behind those praises, too. They probably are a little bit frustrated, if not dying inside. Okay, let's get bait. Get the info from Da Fish. Your fish. Oh, we didn't. Bait's right here, buddy. Come on. Ugh. Really? Okay, there we go. Give the info. Overlook Island. Is he gonna give me info about the Triumph Forks? Do you know about the Golden Triumph Forks? They're there, I tell you, on that island. The chart's there, is what I mean to say. Yep. No. I should be over. What do you mean, game? Okay, that should do it. There we are. Okay. Okay, okay. Secret cave chart? I don't know that I've ever gotten this one. I didn't even know this chart existed. Secret cave. Huh. It doesn't tell you which ones you did already. I legitimately had no idea that ever existed. Interesting. Okay, we go here. We go here. Oh, whoops. Okay, another blue chew jelly. There we go. Okay, go here. Go here. There's the pit that's there, right in front of us. But I feel like there's something else up here. No? Nothing? Nada? See, I feel like this would have been a good spot for the blue choo-choo, but we'll go in here instead. I think it's going to be another monster rush? Yeah. Well, not necessarily rush, but we're going to have to fight through some monsters. A couple different rooms of them, at least. Ugh. Excuse me. Inopportune time to sneeze. Oh, there's 3 of these things. Okay. And that's that. That's one of them cleared. Ugh. We go here. What's gonna be in this room? Oh joy, another 2 of these guys, huh? Well, it's kind of hard to... Gonna reform only to get blowed up again. Maybe not entirely. Swung his club only to swing into the ball. And really? You won't let me get that last hit, huh? How is a jumping skull getting the better of me? He's rude, I tell you. Get out of here. Okay. That's taken care of. 2 more rooms. And there's probably going to be dark nuts spawning in the center again. So we'll go here. They're all just oh, really? I'm used to having the bow set to the X button on a GameCube controller. Eris, the goddess of chaos work, where the semblance either cause random things to happen or cause others to start fighting. I don't think you can have a semblance that just randomly causes, well, random things to happen. That... like, on the level of Crow or Clover's semblance, like Fortune, then maybe... Oh. A few goblins is not gonna do much. Yeah, it'd pretty much just be Crow or Clover semblance at that point. Oh no. 4 dark nuts. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Well, they might be able to just take each other out at this point. Their strikes are strong enough to hit through each other's armor, so... Okay, got the armor off of 2 of them. That's pretty good. Okay. He's swinging over my head because I'm just a small beast. Jeez, this is just a gladiatorial fight, just in a coliseum, in a closed space. They're just slogging each other. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, that's 2 down. Ow. Good, he hit his friend. Okay. 1v1 time. Excellent. Just split his head in half. Cardinal Halo, hello, hello. You have something that randomly swaps the semblances of those around you? That's getting into soul manipulation. That is incredibly strong, and I think far too strong of ability for semblance. Because the aura, a person's aura is the physical manifestation of their soul, and a semblance is an extension of their aura, so aka an extension of their soul. If you're swapping people's semblances, then you're essentially swapping their souls. Or at least the abilities of their soul, which is extremely strong. But how goes Cardinal Halo? How goes? All right, and this is the very last charts of the Triforce. And And then, I guess, probably Saturday, we'll be going around and hunting for different shards. And then probably taking on the final boss. And they're oh so generous with the rupees that come out of here. Well, with one of the pots at least. Now we can work our way through here. Okay. Where is Boat? Boat is probably back near the beginning, huh? Oh, he's right here. Excellent. Yeah, we need this to be pointing due west. 2 more islands that we need to go to. I remember when I was a kid, trying to fill out every corner of this map felt like such a monumental task. But now it's just like, yeah, it's done in like 2 streams. Thousands of rupees dropped by monsters. There weren't that many there. There were only a couple 1s and 5s that were dropped by the monsters in that area. It's not like there's a group of like 10s and 20s in there. Besides, we already have 3k rupees. So we have enough to pay for the charts that we're going to need to get deciphered. But having more won't hurt. Fish? Fish, are you here? Fish? Hello? Fish? There's the fish. Yeah. Alright. This is just another star island, though, isn't it? Another one with nothing really to do at it. Okay, there's 7-Star Island. Okay. So, 7-Star Island was a thing, it just wasn't the other one. If you see seagulls flying all around some waters, it's a sign you need to be wary. Because the seagulls fly wherever the big octos appear. Ah. Right. That's true. Are there seagulls flying anywhere near here? I don't think we have the big octo chart. Final Traverse chart. We'll open that. I don't think there's any of these that we haven't opened yet. No. No, we don't have the big octo chart. Do you think that Oz and his group, keeping certain knowledge away from the people at large, made them vulnerable and ignorant to the current threat? I don't know anything about the maidens, but maybe hint that the Grimm have a leader. The issue is, if you openly say that the Grimm have a leader, people are going to piece it together that the leader is A, incredibly powerful to control all of these Grimm, and B, since Grimm are historically creatures of old created, like, that are just beings of destruction that have existed for all time as far as the people of Remnant know, if they have a leader, that means their leader has lived for a very long time as well. And considering no huntsman or huntress has ever been able to take them out, that would probably dissuade a lot of people from becoming huntsmen or huntresses. And even more so than that, it would also run the risk of people joining Salem's side or becoming fanatical and worshipping her like a god. Because there are a lot of people that would think that if we can't beat her, join her, or if we can't beat her, you know, show reverence to her, stay loyal to her, not necessarily going around and doing that, but by letting the world know that Salem exists, that gives her the opportunity to come forward and start drawing more people to her cause, which would then hurt Osmond's cause. And once you put information out there, you cannot take it back. So I don't think Ozpin and his group were wrong by keeping the information secret. Ruby Chibi addressed that? How so? What episode was that? Hey, Colonel Halo. My day was good. How about yours? How are things on your end? Meow. Cat, you're very upset. What's the matter? How's that so? Okay. There's one chest. This is probably just a joy pendant or something. Oh, 20 rupees. Okay. Another chest appears there. Another chest appears there. Is it just the 3? Or is there more? I think it's just the 3. Okay. This one's... Okay, golden feather. In the intro where Cinder sabotaged it. Huh. But yeah, day was good overall. It was long, though. Yesterday I worked over 12 hours, and today I worked over 9. So it was long. Long day. And this should be a treasure chart, I believe. Or maybe a full-on harpies. Meow. No, treasure chart. I need to rewatch Ruby Chibi. I wish they released it on DVD. It would make it so much easier to binge. I have to scroll through all of those again. Okay. Now we can just go back over here. Go to the boat. Go forth towards whatever that island is. I don't think it's another reef. Seems a little small for a reef, so we'll see. Oh, fluffy kitty. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. We only have 3 areas of the map. You made a semblance that takes a person you like most with insight and makes them in the target's eye look like the target's worst enemy. Over there. Wouldn't that involve them having the person they love within their sight, though? I don't know, that semblance sounds weird. It would be difficult to make work properly. That you like most with insight. It makes the target's eye look like the target's worst enemy. Because the specification that likes most in sight, that's difficult to determine for every scenario and everything. Why not just the closest person to them?
Why not just makes the person who's closest to them appear like their worst enemy? And then you could just time when to activate the semblance for who's standing closest to them. Right? And then that could also lead to some scenarios where it's actually someone they hate, or it's that's next to them, or actually someone they like, or something like that. I don't know. Interesting idea, though. This should be Crescent Moon Island. Yep, Crescent Moon Island. I don't think there's anything specific we can do on that one. You must be careful sailing these waters on nights. Oh, yeah, moon is full. Manifestations? Like the lantern rings in DC Comics? I think it'd be more like illusion semblance than anything else. Okay. That. May as well go to Great Fish. Go for the last 2 squares, the 2 tiles on the sea chart. This is another reef. Okay. So, I think after filling in these next 2 spots on the sea chart, that'll be a good stopping point for stream. Because then in the beginning of next stream, we can go to Tingle, get the charts deciphered, and then go gather up, set the 8 pieces, 8 shards of the Triforce, and then go fight the final boss. Then we can decide where to go from there. Probably just, maybe try to 100% the game, just fight big Octos and go to the different platforms and things, and then start Pokemon Coliseum on Tuesday? Sounds like a plan? Or last week, found out why you don't wake me up when I can sleep in. You put the fear of God and anime into them. Hit him in the face with the pillow. Yeah. When sleeping in becomes a luxury, you don't disturb it for people who don't get it very often. Let the people sleep. Have we more videos on the Daily Flugel? I have not recently. It's been... I've wanted to get back to it. I know... Like, with the Daily Flugel, I have all the videos... Like, I have probably over 50 videos that I already know that I want to make. I know 100 videos that I want to make for that channel. It's just being able to not, like, have the energy to film. That's my main struggle with either channel. It's just getting the energy to film. Because, oh, yeah, opportune yawn. Ever since April, when my work started getting busy, I've just been so exhausted. Every day after work and then on the weekends, I'm just either sleeping a lot or just have no energy to do anything. It sucks. But I want to get back to it. Someone's to let you phase through people and objects. Through objects, yes. Through people, that becomes more difficult because you're phasing your aura through another person's aura. And penetrating another person's aura cloak gets into interesting territory. There's a redeem, a Poet the Kitty. There's a redeem for it. Serious. There's a redeem. Yeah, right, buddy. Yeah. I met a really weird guy on the island due east of here. He had a pack on his back. Oh, yeah. The only Goron in the game. Hydrate. There's cannon fire. Oh, cannon fire's coming from you. Well, you have chosen death. Come here. Come here. Stop running. Goodbye. So this is Three-Eyed Reef, right? Yes. Ow. Okay. There we go, got that one. Ow. With the rising tides, it's hard to aim. Good thing we have 99 bombs, though, so we can take our time with it until we land the hit. Okay. Go here. That one. There's gotta be... Yes. There's ones on both sides of this. Okay, take out that one. Take out that one. And take out that one. That should be it, yeah. Just thought I could start a chat. Ah, I see. I see. Okay, there we go. Here. Oh, we need to go all the way over there, huh? Well. Oh, the game is 2 to 3 seconds after my video? Like after my audio? Is it? Oh, it is. That's weird. Hopefully that helps. Maybe? I don't know. It's almost the end of stream, so I don't think it's gonna be too bad. Which is more overpowered? The ability to use any power you see, or to get the powers from characters of any video game you beat? The ability to get powers from any character in a video game you beat. By far. Because the abilities that you see, well, that restricts it by, you know, you having to have the characters in sight. Whereas, if you just permanently have them from, like, or are you talking, like, seen at any point in time? Because if it's seen at any point in time, like, just watch Dragon Ball Z, watch Naruto, watch One Piece, watch all these different anime just once, and then you'd have all those abilities. So if it's that case, then it's definitely C. But if they have to constantly be in sight, then it's definitely the second one. Oh no, I didn't want it that way. Okay. 2, 3. Okay, get the wind pointing in the correct direction this time. Do east. And we can go over, get that chest. There's one area of the map left.
Yep.
Okay. Simply play God of War and then walk most of the universes. Yeah. Okay, another treasure chart. I don't know why we can't skip through this text. We've seen a million treasure charts already. Alright, we were just at that island earlier today. Why not Doom? There's a number of different games you could play. Because what about, like, the Elder Scrolls games? Aren't there, like, gods in those games?
Yep.
I know there is in God of War, too. It's in the name of the game, but, like... Hell, just from watching Ruby, or, you could beat Ruby Arrowfell or something like that, and then just... I don't know. In both cases, it's overpowered, but if it's any that you've seen throughout your life, it's definitely any that you've seen. That is more powerful, more overpowered. I have not seen Kratos' feats. I've never played God of War. I've watched playthroughs of it and learned some of the lore, but never played God of War. Might be something to try, I guess, on stream, like, at some point in the future. There's a lot of games on my list first, though. Oh, if I'm ever able to, like, stream more often, or possibly, you know, if the pipe dream ever comes true where I could stream / do YouTube full time, then I could stream a lot more often and play games like that. Your brother, friend mentioned, is Minecraft creative mode? You know what? That's true. Completely invulnerable to damage, being able to spawn any material that you could ever think of. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say that's, pretty strong. There we go. Nailed it. This is going to be more rupees or a heart piece? Rupees. Okay. Whopping 200. Yeah, it's definitely that reef that is in this area. Alright, well. There's Daedric Princes in Elder Scrolls? Not sure what... Obviously I know what the word prince means, but they're just kind of gods? Mentioned flying, controlling the weather, time of day, being able to erase objects from existence. Yep, this is true. Spawn in portals to other dimensions. Yep. Last bait that I think we'll need in this game. This is the last quadrant of the sea chart. To get filled in. And then the only things left will be gathering the heart pieces. Alright, well, this area of the ocean is dangerous. Good to know. Okay. Give me the last info. I don't think we get anything for completing the sea chart, but other than just general knowledge of the game. Four-eyed reef. You call me four-eyed? How dare you? You see those weird rings of light that appear on the surface? Yeah. Yeah, we get nothing for completing it. Okay. You have to be real close to the explosions to actually get hits. Hey. Oh, those two bombs collided mid-air. No, no, no. Dang it. Ow! We just got hit with two bombs at the same time. I want to kill this guy, though. We need to kill him. Oh, there's another one here, huh? Ow! Okay, come on. We need to... Okay, sunk that. Get that. Oh, that was all of them. Okay. That's good, that's good. Now we need to go back over here. Get to here. Is this the highest point on the reef? No, that's higher over there. Okay. We need to put the wind south, I believe. Yeah, south. And then we need to put it west. I think. No. The wind was too strong that direction. Son of a... Ugh, don't run out of magic. Please, barrels. Magic, thank you. It knows I need it. Alright, so, instead of just due south, go southwest. And I was wrong. The direction I need to point the wind out to get over there is east. But that's okay. It's big magic. Excellent. That's all we need. Should be it. Now we're at a high enough point. That kind of playing with wind must wreak havoc on the world. Mm-hmm. Probably. There are definitely places that are going to have windstorms and hurricanes and just a generally bad time by having the weather manipulated so frequently. Okay, this will be another treasure chart. Okay. Can't skip through that dialogue. There's the closed one. Open that. Ah, it's near the flight platform. Now, there is... Based on the sound, it should be right underneath us. There we go. Damn. Got it blind. And this is going to be either more rupees or another heart piece. Oh, great fairy chart. Okay. You can now find the Great Fairies and the Fairy Queen. I didn't know that there was a chart for the fairies either. Submarine, platform, secret cave, Great Fairy. Yeah, 4 fairy islands, Thorn Fairy Island. The one was trapped in the Big Octo. And then the Great Fairy. We've gotten all the fairies in the game. Good to know. Okay, well, it's an extra chart at least. Let's now go to this one. We'll go to Tingle's Island, and that's where we'll end the stream. So we'll start next stream with the Green Man himself. Good old Tingle. So save. Yeah, this is a good stopping point. I wonder if Link pukes. Either that or he's got the constitution of a friggin' rock. Like, nothing phases him. Well, this is a good stopping point, and I think I need to call it a stream so I can sleep. Anyways, thank you all for joining in on stream. It was good. We got the last charts that we needed for the Triforce. Filled out the overall C chart, and next stream we will be going to find each of the shards of the Triforce and then challenge the final boss. It might be the final stream of the Wind Waker, but we'll see. I might try to 100% the game. That might be a little bit too tedious. We'll see how far we get on Saturday, but great stream as usual. Thank you, Sweet Coon. I appreciate it. But we'll see. Regardless, the next game after this one will be Pokemon Coliseum, and that'll probably start Tuesday unless we try to 100% Wind Waker. So, hopefully, I'll see you guys on the weekend for, at the very least, the final boss of the Wind Waker, final stretch of the game's story, and, you know, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week until then. I hope you enjoy the beginning of your weekend, and I hope you have a good night's rest tonight. Good night, everybody. See you next time.